families, and welcome back to AMPED. I am super pumped that you guys are here today because it's a special day. It's Easter, so happy Easter. I'm so excited that we get to do this together and have all of these awesome things to do on this holiday with all of our different segments like our craft, our science, and our cooking. It's so fun that we get to do this together in AMPED, and I love having you guys here. So today, before you guys head over and do the fun stuff, you're gonna hang out with me and I'm gonna teach you about this word called optimism. Now, optimism basically means being positive in life and looking at the brighter side of things. Now, I don't mean sunshine, brighter side of things. I mean figuratively. So you have something bad or negative going on, and instead of looking at it on this side, you look at it in a positive way. Let's go outside and I'll show you what I mean for one example. It's super cloudy outside with no sun in the sky, and it makes me really upset because I wanted to go outside and play in the sunshine. But when I think about it, I could be upset that it's cloudy and gloomy outside, or I could think about the positives that would come out of it being cloudy. Like my plants at home were getting way too much sunlight, so they needed a break. So without the sun hitting directly, my plants can thrive at home. Another thing is, it's not so hot. It feels pretty good outside without the sun beaming down on me, so I could be grateful for that. And it's okay that the sun's not out because I know it'll come out later, and I just have to think about the positive of what'll come in the future. See, I looked at the brighter side of things, but no pun intended because of the sun. I looked at the brighter side of things of it being cloudy and took it and put it in a positive way. Another way that you can kind of explain optimism is looking at it as a glass half full. So I have a cup of water right here. It's quite literally in the middle. And so one person might say, oh, well, it's halfway empty because this much is gone. Another person might say, oh, well, it's halfway full because it's all the way up there. So, are you gonna be a glass half empty and, oh, it's almost gone, that's not fun? Or do you wanna be a glass half full person and you're like looking at the positive side of things? You're like, oh, that's okay, there's still a lot in there and we can be excited about that. And that's an example with water. Another way that I've explained it is I'm going on an Easter egg hunt later today to hunt for all my Easter eggs with all my candy. But I saw this basket and it was empty and I was upset because I was like, I want eggs now, and I want all the candy now. So I was being pretty negative about my empty Easter basket. But I thought to myself, listen, you could be positive about this and be optimistic. And so this is how I changed my thought. I was like, hey, my basket's empty, and that's okay because that leaves more room of an empty basket to get more eggs later. So yeah, I was sad that it was empty at the beginning, but then I was like, hey, it's okay that it's empty because I can just fill it up and have more things to put in there later. Optimism is such an important thing to have in life because it can help make you happy and keep a positive outlook on things. Now listen, we understand that some things in life are hard and they make you sad and upset, and that's okay. But as long as we remember to feel those feelings but not stay there and try to take a step back and think of how we can make it happier, more positive, and optimistic in the long run. I hope this episode is so much fun for you guys, and I'll see you at the end.
Hey guys, it's London, and happy Easter! From your ant box, you will need 2 pipe cleaners, 2 pieces of paper, and googly eyes. From home, you will need scissors, a marker, something to poke a hole with, and glue or tape. Let's get started. Your first thing to do is to cut a strip of paper from your orange paper, fold it in half, and make it into a triangle. Your next step is to cut a thick piece of yellow paper. Next step is to take the paper off your googly eyes and put them on your piece of paper. Your next step is to take your beak and tape it or glue it under the googly eyes. Next step is to give your chick some eyebrows. Your next step is to take both sides and tape or glue them on. Your next step is to take something and poke holes on both sides of it. Your next step is to take your yellow pipe cleaner and thread it through both holes. Your next step is to take the pipe cleaners and fold it in the hole. Next step is to take your orange pipe cleaner, fold it in half, and fold it in half again. When you're done folding your orange pipe cleaner, you're going to open it up, set it down, and put your chick on top of it. I hope you guys have fun and happy Easter. See you next time.
Check it out! We have an Amped outing coming up next month. Join us for our very first ever Dice and Delights. We will have an amazing ice cream bar with all kinds of toppings to choose from and multiple different flavors of ice cream. While we enjoy our ice cream together, we're gonna have tons of options of board games and bingo and other kinds of games that we get to play together to have fun with. It is $5 per student, but scholarships are available upon request. Registration is required, so please scan this QR code if you guys wanna come. You also got a flyer in your Amped box. If you have any questions, please just text me at 704-770-7618. We hope to see you there.
Hello, Ant Family. It's Chef Abigail, and today you're making your very own Easter egg trail mix. From your Ant box, you will need your bag of pretzels, M&Ms, and candy melts. And from home, you will simply need a bowl, a spoon, and a microwave with adult supervision. Our first step is to take your candy melts and put them in your bowl. You are then going to set them in the microwave for about 15 to 30 seconds. Make sure you have adult supervision. Once you have stirred them up and they're all covered in chocolate, set it to the side and let the chocolate harden. And when it hardens, well, you know what I always say, enjoy! And I hope to see you next time. Bye!
Happy Easter! Einstein, that was funny. Don't make fun of me like that. Hey kids, it's Dr. Lulu and Einstein. We are here for our Easter episode of Amped Electrified Science. And today it's going to be all about color, okay? In your Amped box, you got some jelly beans. Now you need three things from home. You need a plate, you need some vinegar, and you need some water, okay? So first thing I'm gonna do is arrange the jelly beans sort of on this outside part of the plate. And I'm gonna mix up the colors. Okay, now we have our jelly beans all ready. So here's what we do, okay? We take our water and our vinegar and we mix them together. So what happens is when we pour the water and vinegar solution, the vinegar reacts with the candy coating on the jelly beans and makes something really cool happen. Now don't drink the vinegar. It's very nasty.
Ew.
Ugh. I better have a jelly bean. Much better. Look at the colors starting to spread. It's going to be so pretty. You know what? This is such a peaceful experience. Let's just watch and take our time, okay? Okay, guys, I hope you liked our colorful, peaceful experiment. Just remember, you have to give it some time to work. We'll see you next time in AMPED Science. See you.
And just like that, we did some awesome things together today. Now the science experiment, you have to be a little bit patient so you can see all the colors come in. And you look at the brighter side of things with all the colors, just like we did outside without the clouds. I hope you guys had so much fun, and I want you to always remember, look at it as a glass half full, and I'll see you next time. Bye! To stay up to date with all things AMPED, make sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram at AMPED Online. To watch any previous episodes, go to our YouTube channel at amped.online. If you want any more information or want to get a friend to sign up for boxes, have them text the word AMPED to 844-896-1593.